Number 6, Jamal DeVore gets to the at quarterback for tonight's game is number 2, Terrell Miller. He'll hand it off on first down. Robert Kelly, the man, down the sideline. He'll get close to a first down and 10.
Ball.
And 9. Miller running around, he'll go around the right end, and he'll be taken down. It'll be third down and about 4. Devin Powell, number 18 in the game, handoff. Duckworth around the left side, looking for that first down marker. He seems to have gotten it. Down and 10 from the 43-yard line. Handoff inside, sniffed out. Ball may have come loose. First down and 10 from the 40. Handoff up the middle, not much of anything at all. Chargers. Third down and about 25. Quarterback back to pass. And it's intercepted. Handoff up the middle, short end. Quarterback throws to the other side of the field, finds his man, and he'll be close to another first. Devin Powell under center. He'll try to sneak it for the first down. It'll depend on the spot.
I'm recording, man. Don't worry about it. Oh, look at that bounce, man.
Handoff up the middle, not much on the play. Let's call it second down and 9. Quarterback keeps it, but he fumbles the ball. Chargers got it. About the 40-yard line, Chargers will come out in the eye. Hand off to Kelly. He's met by 2 defenders in the back. Quick pass from Powell to the flat. He runs back all the way to the other side of the field. Go for it. Devin Powell under center. One back in the backfield. Powell back to pass. And he can't find anybody. 10 from the 44. Hand off to Current. Current goes around the right end. Hand off to Current, and he's taken down. He was on fourth down. And 10 just shy of the 20-yard line, and another flag on the play. There'll be a 5-yard penalty. First down and 15. Keating back to pass, looking for his intended receiver, incomplete. Movement. Keating back to pass. Over the middle, incomplete. Down and forever. Keating back to pass. Pressured and taken down in the back.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely recording.
Cal Keating back to pass. He'll go over the top. Incomplete. We now begin the second quarter of play. First down and 10 for the Chargers. They'll come out in the eye. Hand off up the middle, Raheem Brown, and he's taken down to the ground. Second down and about 11. Powell back to pass. He'll go to the right side. Five is intended receiver at about midfield. They'll have a first down and 10. Handed to the man in motion. That's Duckworth. First down and long. They'll hand it to Duckworth once again, and he'll cut inside. Takes a lick but keeps on ticking. Chargers come out with 4 wide receivers. Powell will hand it off. Brings up a third down and about 7 yards.
That'd be amazing. Oh.
Hand off to DeVore.
Oh, geez. How did he end up over there? Call it a long
Powell back to pass. Finds his man in a flat. Incomplete.
You can tell if it was a fumble or not, right?
First down and 10 for the Eagles.
No. I don't remember what it was.
Hand off up the middle. 16.
Holy Lord.
Shaw hands it off to the wingback. And he'll be knocked out. First down and 10. Keating back to pass. Finds his intended receiver. Still on his feet. Hand off by Shaw. Not much on the play. Second down and 8. And he's taken down. He won't get back to his big third down and long. Keating back to pass. Throws it to the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Mike Ledette. Back deep for the Chargers, number 6, Jamal DeVore. And number 84, Brandon Davis. Jamal DeVore tripped up. First down and 10. Down and 10 from about the 30. Handoff up the middle, a lot of room to run. Robert Kelly switches his field and is taken down. Third down and about 16. Chargers will spread it out. Draw up the middle. And he'll be fourth down and about 2. Curran on the carry, and he'll power his way for about a yard, but taken down. Second down and 9. Play action pass. Keating over the top. Incomplete. 8, let's hear some noise. Keating back to pass. He'll go to the flat. Incomplete. Keating back to pass, and he is taken down. First down and 10 from the 36. Handoff around the side. Duckworth stays in bounds. And 6. Paul back to pass. Overthrows his intended receiver. Interception on the play by number 23, Chris Price. Chris Price still on his feet. First down and 10 from about the 25. Keating with the play action. Pass is complete. First down and goal. Keating will be in the shotgun, but there is a flag on the play.
I know what play they want. They're throwing us ball.
Keating will run around the right side.
You changed your prediction.
Back for the extra point, number 16, Mike Ledette. Davis.
Wow, that was really bad.
DeVore will take it at about the 10, past the 20. And he'll be stopped just shy of the 25-yard line.
I think so.
And the Chargers will take it. Back deep for Shaw, number 1, Lawrence Brode. And number 26, Chad Boyd. Gayron Lewis, the kicker. And here we go. 3-yard line. Hand off to the right side. Not much. Second down and 6. Carry up the middle. Second Second down to about 17. They give it to number 1 on the end around, and he finds his end around. Third down and 11. Keating back to pass. Around the right side. Incomplete. Back deep for the kick. Number 22, Anthony Duckworth. And he'll let it roll, and it takes a good eagle bounce. First down and 10 from the 18. Handed up the middle. Second down and 3. Powell back to pass. He'll find his man in the flat. Reginald Henry. And he'll have a Charger first down. He'll still on his feet. First down and 10 from the 37. Chargers will spread it out. Powell under center. Quick hitch to the wide receiver. And he gets some positive yards. Let's call it second down and long 6. Powell, quick pass once again. Brings up a third down and 5. Hand off to Henry. Eagles able. Sideline warning. That's one warning on each team. Next will result in a penalty. First down and 10 after the personal foul. Powell back to pass. And he can't get rid of it. Second down and long after the sack. Powell finds Henry. Third down and 17. 4 wide receivers for the Chargers. Powell under center. Hand off up the middle to Henry. Henry still on his feet. Henry looking for that first down marker. Here we go. Fourth down and 1. Powell, quick pass to the flat. And that'll be a Charger. First down and 10 from the 26. Hand off to Henry. He'll spin move right into tacklers. Is it a complete catch? Third down and about 10. Powell back to pass. Finds his intended receiver. Shake move by DeVore. DeVore still on his feet. The toss to Henry makes the first guy miss. Still on his feet, right to the left side. And he's up near the first down marker. First down and 10 from the 15. Powell, quick pass to the flat. Ball game, third down and 11. Slant. And he'll be close. Here we we go. 4th down, less than a yard.
Did he get it?
Let's hear some noise. 1st down and 10. Down and 7. They're pushed back on that play. Shaw, correction. 2nd down and 11.
Oh my God. What was that wide receiver? Are they going for 2? Yeah, they are. They really do.
The extra point, number 2, Terrell Miller. And he makes it. Back deep for the Eagles, number 1, Lawrence Brode, and number 26, Chad Boyd.
Pick it up.
Boyd will take it at his own goal line. Still on his feet. Fumbles the ball. Number 2, Terrell Miller. Chargers will try for 2. Back deep for the Eagles, number 1, Lawrence Brode. And number 26, Chad Boyd.
I can't believe you dropped it. Let's see, yo, hold on.
Take it at the 10, past the 30, and he's taken down a little. 1st down and 10. Chargers in the showing the shotgun rather. Keating back to pass, and we almost have 2nd down and 10. Keating back to pass, finds his intended receiver. 1st down and 10, just shy of midfield. Kyle Keating at quarterback, the handoff up the middle, nothing on. 2nd down and 9.
Give it to him. Give it to him.
Keating, play action pass, he'll scramble outside the pocket. He'll head for that out of bounds. Let's have some noise! Keating looking for his wide receiver. But he's taken out of bounds. 4th down. Shaw will punt it.
Stop the ball.
A great
I think the pass.
1st down and 10. Near their own goal line.
Oh, that's on them.
Did they get out of the end zone? A 2nd down and about 11 from the goal line.
Holy Lord. It's a big deal, man. Passing it.
They'll try a quick pass. Here. 3rd down and 11 from the goal line. Powell will try it again. It'll be 4th down and long.
It's gonna be crazy. Wow, okay. Do not touch that. Don't fumble. Don't fumble.
Number 2, Anthony Hughes. The defense.
Do not fumble it.
Down at 4.
Throwing on the plate.
Hand off to number 1.
Get upfield.
Good. Looks for that corner and gets it. 1st down and 10, just shy of the 10-yard line. Hand off to Lombard. Second down and about 4 yards to go. They'll hand it off up the middle, nothing doing. Play action by Keating. He's looking for his receivers, being chased down. He can't follow anybody. He can't follow. Back to attempt the kick. Number 16, Mike Ledette. And it's 1st down and 10.
Oh!
Defense!
1st down and 10.
Touchdown!
On the carry. He's taken down. 2nd down and 8, just shy of the 10. Hand it off the board, and big 3rd down.
Come on, Keating. Throw that down.
Keating back to pass. You'll go over the top. Incomplete. 13.
No way.
Keating in the shotgun all alone. Back to pass. Looks down the left side. Touchdown reception for number 4, Mark Cole. For number 15, Cal Keating. For the extra point, number 16.
Made it.
I'm looking at the ball.
It might be 1930. Quivers.
Chargers get it above the 20.
Come on, Ledette. Why are we playing KB?
1st down and 10 from about the 30-yard line.
Reverse, Delwood make the tackle.
Jamal the ball. Second down, about 6. Powell back to pass.
Interception.
And that is caught.
Catch it, Chad.
And he's still on his feet. And he gets most of it. Just shy of the 30-yard line. Powell back to pass. Third down and about 9. Powell back to pass. Finds his intended receiver.
That was wide open.
1st down and 10. Second down and 10. Less than a minute to go. Wilson past the 50. Out of Powell back to pass. Finds his intended receiver. Makes a tackle. 1st down and 10. 37 seconds remaining. Powell back to pass. He'll go over the left side. Number 1, Lawrence Rood. And number 6, 26, Chad Boyd. Back to receive.
Oh, Lord. Pick it up, boy.
Rood. Keating back to pass.
Throw it, Keating!
Anthony Johnson. He finds his
Throw it to him!
16 seconds. 16 seconds should be on the clock.
He's everywhere. He's a machine. Gotta get up next time, man.
16 seconds remaining in this ball game. Second down and short. Shaw needs a touchdown to win. Keating back to pass. 8 seconds to go. Penalty on the Eagles. 12 seconds remain.
Oh, God.
Keating back to pass.
Oh, he went deep.